Look like they done a thing to me. Hello?
Greetings. Good afternoon, everyone. And welcome to season 1, episode 9 of Chew on This, Real Talk with Queen Thickums and yours truly, Dr. Tika. Our special guest tonight is Mr. Andre Raysor. How you doing, Mr. Raysor? Introduce yourself to our fans.
Hello, how you doing, Dr. Tika? Thank you for having me. My name is Andre A. Raysor, Mr. Entertainment, and I'm proud to be hanging out with you guys tonight.
Well, we are so glad you're able to join us on tonight. Queen Thickums will be here later on. She's going to pop in, as well as y'all know my Uncle Dancer, Reggie. He'll be
Yeah.
online. You know, he lives for this here talk show. So with that in mind, Mr. Andre, tell us, who are you and where you're from?
Well, my name, as I said before, is Andre A. Raysor, and I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I am a R&B entertainer. I do Southern soul. I do a genre of music.
Okay. So what type genre of music, since you brought that up? What are some of the categories?
I do R&B. I do gospel. I do country. I do Southern soul. And I can do a little opera.
A little opera?
Yes.
Oh, I hadn't heard that. Now, I've heard you on the other genres, but opera caught me off guard.
Well,
I
see,
might have to test you
I,
out tonight.
I got turned on to opera when I was in high school because we was in chorus, and we had to learn this song that I hated, but I had such a light voice. Mm-hmm. My chorus teacher said you could do just that part right there. So when I did it, I always listened to different type of opera songs with certain people. So I haven't did it in years, so I hope you don't put me on.
I'm not gonna put you on the spot. We're gonna save that moment.
Some of the genres that I do, yeah.
Okay,
I can even do a little bit of rap.
A little bit of rap. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's interesting that you mentioned opera. That I wouldn't have pegged you for an opera singer. So, just how did it impact your singing voice?
Ooh. It just gave me, well, actually, it used to make my throat hurt because you have to sing so high and you can't use a falsetto. You have to do natural tenor. I mean, you have to sing straight from the gut. And I think it kind of helped me as far as singing from my diaphragm, because a lot of times I used to sing through my nose.
Oh, wow.
And she say, no, breathe, hold it, and bring the note and slowly breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So, yeah.
So those carried. Okay,
it carried over to when I started doing R&B and, stuff of that nature.
So I'm going to back up a little bit. What drew you to the music industry?
Well, I used to sing in church when I was like 4 years old. And I think it was 1973 or 4, either one. I think I was 13 or 14. And a band was playing in a school that I used to stay by. And I used to go and listen to them. And they played a song that I knew, and I started singing it. And the drummer, which to this day is my pastor now, he heard me sing. And he said, man, would you like to be a part of the band? And I'm like, no. I said, I danced in front of 1 million people. But
you didn't say no, did you?
Yes, because I was shy. I didn't. Now, if it was a bunch of us, like I said, in choir when I was in high school, it's 50 people. I can sing. Right. But to put me on stage, cameo by myself, it wasn't happening. Now, I'll dance for 1 million people, but I wouldn't sing for one. Oh, but wow. He kind of worked with me, and he took me, matter of fact, him and Reggie started this thing called Come Together Day back at Myrtle Avenue Ballpark in Jacksonville. And he took me on stage. He said, man, just go up there, dance. And when you dance, sing. So when I started dancing, it made me feel better. And I started singing. And when I put the two together, they clicked. It was like, I can do this. I can do it. And I've been doing it ever since.
Oh, wow. So from the gospel side to the Just the
opera,
opera side.
R&B, rap. Well, you know, the only reason I learned all of these different musical tools because the guy always told me, he said, man, listen, you sound good. He said, but try to listen to all genres of music because you learn a lot of things. You learn a lot of techniques in some songs that you can't learn in other songs. Just like R&B, you have certain sections of change, bridge, and vamp.
Mm-hmm.
And you have an intro and an outro. Now, when
Mm-hmm.
you're doing other songs like country or stuff, it basically has the same thing, but it has a different twist to it.
Okay.
See, each component has its own. It's like an engine. You know, you can't start the car without the alternator. The alternator needs the battery, so everything has to work in conjunction. And he also told me one thing may not work, so you might need to have something else working for you. So, like I say, when I do a lot of corporate gigs, people ask for country songs. They say, "Do you know such and such?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and they look at me like, "Really?" And I'll go out and do some Chris Stapleton, I'll do, Johnny Cash.
Right.
And if I don't know it and I got 2 months in advance for the show, I'll go and learn and come in and just do it.
Well, that actually adds on to what you're doing because it makes you more marketable to
Right.
have such a wide range of musical talent. And with that in mind, who inspired you when it came to music? Who were some of the people that you kind of like, oh, I like this, I like that, I like this?
Oh, without a doubt, James Brown and Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I used to like to see James dance, and I used to love to hear Michael sing.
So you just put them together and made Andre, huh?
Believe it or not, when I was small, I sounded like Michael Jackson. I could hit all his notes.
Oh, wow.
But I couldn't go in any clubs, even though I was shy at that time. And people talking about, your son, he could sing. Could I just bring him to the club and just let him listen to him? My mom was like, no, he's not old enough. So we would do things. Sometime I would sing on the porch and people would hear me sing. But like I said, I was shy. I wouldn't sing in front of a bunch of people.
So besides the James Browns and the Michael Jackson, as far as your career, walk us through your career. I know you mentioned the opera, the high school, but when did it hit you? You really had talent to make it.
Oh, I think it was 1981, 82. I moved from Jacksonville to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother had this friend that knew a guy who was Betty Wright's producer.
Okay.
And she wanted to set up a meeting for me to audition for him. But at that time, he was out of town. And the other people in the next room were rappers. And they was asking me, say, hey, man, would you like to join the group? We know you sing. Can you rap? I said, no, I can't rap. He said, well, just come on and just try it. And I joined that group, which was called the Invisibles. If you look them up, we had a #1 rap song called Donkey Kong.
What was the name of the group?
It was called Donkey Kong. It was written by Michael Sterling and Eugene Cooper. And it was a #1 hit. And we traveled all over the country. Matter of fact, we opened up, when New Edition first started, we opened up for them in New Jersey, Boston. We opened up for the Fat Boys. Matter of fact, we did some outdoor gigs with Johnny Gill when he was like 13, 14, because he couldn't go in any clubs. So things that our producers and promoters booked outside in parks, he would come and do stuff with us back then. And like I say, that was like 1982, 83, 84. And at that point, I knew then, I said, you know what? People always telling me, it would always be older people, elder people, say, son, I don't know you, but God has a gift for you. You can sing. You need to use it. Just let him use you. And from that point on, that's all I've been doing ever since. I used to go and do a lot of free shows. People talking about, why would you do free shows? Get that money, man. Get that money. But it was just a passion that I fell in love with it. So I wind up stopped doing free shows and stopped calling people. Now I sit home and I get calls, emails, texts from people all the time wanting me to do shows. Like I say, I'm booked every weekend now, all the way to I think March of next year.
From your vocal talents, what do you play any instruments?
Well, I used to play the drums a little bit. I ain't gonna brag on nothing now. Yeah, I used to have a thing because like I say, the guy that actually started me singing played drums.
Okay.
And he used to want to sing songs, so he taught me to play the drums so he could be out on front and sing. So I learned to play drums like that, which, like I say, to this day now, he's my pastor.
Okay. Do you think had you learned other instruments, your vocal would be different, or you think you're fine where you
No,
are?
I think if I would have learned all the other instruments, because when I was young, my mother used to buy, she used to buy me a guitar, a drum set, and a piano every Christmas. Same thing. And a cowboy suit. That's all I got. That's all I got. I had
So you performed in that cowboy suit and played
I
those
would,
instruments. You was the entertainment for Christmas.
you better know it. And I would turn on the music and sound like I was playing the same note that was on the radio, but it wasn't the same music. But you couldn't tell me that.
Right.
But I think had I just took it more seriously, or somebody seen the potential in me to give me somebody that would, help me along, I no telling where I would have been now. Because I could have been writing, doing my own music, producing my own music.
Okay, now that we're on the internet and we're talking about music, what impact has the internet have on your career? What has it done to your career for you?
Well, it has boosted it pretty fairly because I have been getting invites from places that if it wasn't for the social media, I wouldn't have probably never even had a chance, like Charlotte, North Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, Miami, Tampa, Orlando, Cocoa Beach, Pensacola, Birmingham, Alabama. These people calling and say, hey, man, you this and you that, man. You got any contact so we can just, what are you doing such and such? And then I said, well, okay, we'll sit down and talk, but you have to talk to my manager first. So when they said, well, what's your manager name? I said, well, her name is Donna Allen Raysor. And he was like, that's your sister? I'm like, no, that's my wife.
Oh, wow.
he called the shots on all,
Oh, Lord, we done chopped him up, y'all.
No.
My favorite stalker, y'all. He is
what's
in
up?
Good.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
God is good.
We miss you, Unc.
I know I miss y'all too, but we had to go get some stuff out of the club because they had some mistakes. Because I had to run and get some stuff out of there. And I was sitting in my truck. And I said, hey, it's 8 o'clock. I said, oh, snap, I had to get online. How everybody doing?
Let me
Everybody's doing good. We're waiting on Queen had church tonight. So
all right.
So Andre was just reflecting on some
things. How you doing,
things.
boss man? I had them put a call out on the doors. I just sent a text and told them they can come on back in now. we didn't know where you were.
Y'all knew I was coming. It's gonna take me a minute to get.
Oh, we knew you was coming. I told him you probably were gonna come on with the guitar first, doing Purple Rain.
I see you wrong for that. See, I'm in my big truck chilling, so I had to pull on the side of the road just to talk, because I know how T-Baby do you. So I'm on the side of the road. I ain't moving.
You know, T-Baby will shut you down, baby.
I don't want no trouble out of T-Baby.
So we were just talking to Andre. He was just telling us the reflection on some of his music career. You know, now that you're on here, I can talk with you from the Special Formula Band. How did you get him to be a part of your group?
Well, I've been knowing Andre for years. You know, Andre been kicking around Jacksonville and other places for a long time. You know, we always crossed paths, but we never did anything together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every time, I don't know what it was, every time we tried to do something together, it just never came together. Mm-hmm. And it's not because of me and him, it's because of some of the people he was working with at the time.
Right.
So, you know, when I started thinking about a group, I said, you know, I need to put some guys together that can, you know, I had the vision, but I didn't have the guys in mind. So I already had Tony Williams. Cricket used to be a part of Special Formula a while back. And then Andre came on, and I said, let's put together good. And Minnesota was birthed from that.
Okay.
And they do their own thing. I don't hold no catalog, no micromanager. I try to get as much as I can do with them, as much as I can. For right now, I'm doing music for them. I'm trying to get all their music. I got music. Well, Cricket has music already. I got some songs on Tony Williams, but I got some stuff we're gonna do on Andre. So I'm waiting on, when me and him get in the studio, we're gonna knock it out. He been sick for the last 2 weeks though. I told him I was gonna help. I just hit him another job and that'll be out, but I didn't want him to deal with his wife. Miss Ray ain't nothing to play with. That's my girl, but she ain't nothing to play with.
The show ain't. We were just talking about it.
So what's in store? What you got going on now? What's some of the events?
Well, working with Camp. Well, right now I got a couple of deals working with Nathan Leftinet, Tommy Jenkins, and Enzo Robinson. All those are former members of Cameo.
Okay.
So I'm working with them now. So we put some shows together with them. It's gonna be it's gonna be a while before they get their stuff together, but they're working hard at it. And they sent me the videos of the first show they did a couple weeks ago in Atlanta at the St. James place.
Okay.
I was supposed to go, but I was working that night. But I'm working with them, putting some stuff together with them and some other promoters. And, my guys going to be right there with it.
Okay. What's up with Special Formula Band? When I'm going to get the chance to see y'all perform again?
Well, this weekend we're in Midway, Georgia. It's a motorcycle club that's having a big Southern Soul show. So we're on that show Saturday.
Okay.
I know you didn't know about it, Andre, but I'm telling you now.
You told me, Andre, how Uncle gonna do you. He already told you.
Now,
but see, I couldn't tell him because his jaw was swollen, and I couldn't match his other jaw. So I want to make that jaw match the other side.
But see, I've already booked this in down the road.
That's all right. We're gonna be all right.
So I be wanting you to get me in early. So that way, when I put it down, it's
well, you were sick, so I didn't want to tell you about it right there. And then the lady didn't call me till Monday. We booked this thing back in August, and she finally called me yesterday talking about, "Are you ready for the 21st?" I said, "What's 21st?" She said, "I'll show. Well, I've been calling y'all. Y'all haven't answered my phone call. Y'all haven't sent deposit. So what? Y'all doing it? Yeah, we're doing it." So we already talked to Jeff. I said, "Well, hell, you should have talked to me first."
Mm-hmm.
Well, he already prepped us. We know how you do that business. You're dropping in and dropping off like rain. Baby.
Oh yeah. Yep. So we'll be all right though. We got Cricket to be there. Tony will be there. We make it work.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Queen Thickums gonna be there, so we'll be all right. They'll be there on the 14th at the Rice Fest. Both of y'all.
Who, me?
You too.
Oh, I'm gonna be there. You ain't got to worry about that one.
I said both of y'all.
November the 14th.
That's right.
It's a Saturday.
I'm gonna write it down.
Look here, I don't care nothing about you being out with Trucker or Tucker or Knucker or nothing. I don't care about that. You're gonna be in the place. See how Cameron froze up. They got that smile like Cameron froze up.
Then it froze up.
Hello, Miss Williams. How you doing? Marquita, how you doing, sweetheart? Your camera still rolls, Dr. Tika.
It wasn't me. I promise you it wasn't me this time.
Huh?
It wasn't me this time. I'm good.
Okay.
I can't blame nobody else. But while we got Mr. Andre in here, I know he has a favorite song he loves to sing, and I know you got it queued up and ready to go for
it. Hey, son. Why you do this? Not you. What song?
You know I got to hear a little sample, just a little pinch. You ain't got to sing much.
You have to talk to my producer, music director, and all that. Say I can't do nothing without their permission and stuff. That'll be breach of contract.
He good.
He ain't said
the heat for it.
He ain't said that.
Oh, he good. See there, my uncle said you good.
Hit it, son.
Uh-oh.
You know that's his favorite.
Yeah, we hear good.
That's my jam now. Hey. Oh yeah.
Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Come on now. I used to hang out every night, running around in the club. Yeah, I thought I had everything. I thought I never needed love. That's the dance to the angel, straight down from up above. She came and swept me off my feet, showed me the meaning of true love. Now my friends, yeah, they ask me why I don't act like I used to. Some people laugh, they call me they go man and party people. But I found me a good thing, and I don't care what they say. Tell them when I get time I might come through, but I can't come through to stay. I can't stay too long. That's all you get right now. You want to see the rest, y'all got to come to one of our shows. Bring a friend.
There you go.
That's it. That's how you do that. I like
How
that.
you do that one. See that?
That's what I'm talking about.
He taught me all this. Just give him just a taste.
Just a little bit. I told you I won't work for
Give
you.
him appetizer. Don't give him the full course and the entree and all that. No. Then they'll be taping and have it all over the place.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. And you know I got you. You know I got you. I love that King George. He's one of my boys. He's one of my boys. Yeah.
We might bring him y'all way. We might come that way with a little something.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I see the inspiration there. Why did you choose that song? Why did you choose that?
Well, you know, when I first heard that song, it's just like we were talking earlier about country songs. We have a lot of rap songs and all that, and they're cool and everything. But when you have songs like that, it's telling a story. When something touches my soul, right off bat, and I can call it. When I first heard that song and I listened to the lyrics, the track was smashing. But I was waiting to see what he was going to say. And it kind of resonates with me and Reggie, you know, when we're out on the road doing our music things. You know, temptation come. My wife know temptation come. But you could ask my boss right there. They be at me. I say, hey, man, look, I got to hear him get home. My wife, I say, them people over that corner over there, you know, acting kind of weird over there, you know. And it just something about his songs. I love them. From that to Girl, You Got It, to This Train Keep On Rolling. But they're just stories that he's telling, and they're true. They're about life itself.
Yeah, it's life.
And they ain't talking about no, I'll shoot you in the chest and I'll wet you and I'll come and take your woman and beat her down. That's not my style.
Gotcha. So you mentioned earlier about where my sticky note went, the Donkey Kong. Tell me about that. How did that song come about? What's that about?
Well, like I said, these guys had already went in the studio and wrote it. And it was a guy, I forgot his name. He's God rest his soul. He was going through some personal things. I ain't gonna say what it was, but by me being there, and they knew my moms and they knew the lady that was friends with Betty Wright's producer, who I was supposed to be auditioning for. They just say, well, hey man, why don't, since I hear you sing, rapping, it's just the same thing. It's easy, just come and try it. So they gave me some lyrics and they gave me the music and they told me to go home, and in a week we would get together and rehearsal. I come back that week, I knew the song, and the guys was just rapping and standing there, and I come up with some choreography to put in there for them. I said, we can't just stand there doing, people rap all the time. They just standing there side to side, ain't did nothing. I said, come on, let me put something real simple together. And like I say, from there, we started doing shows. We was opening up shows for New Edition when they first started, or the Fat Boys, the Force MDs. Matter of fact, I finally got a chance to meet Miss Betty Wright, and I went in the studio and did some stuff with her. Hey, sis.
Queen Thickums.
Baby, what's happening?
What's up, Thickums?
How you doing, darling?
Revived and ready
How
to go.
y'all doing?
All
We're
right.
doing good.
Good.
Well, you give him the
good.
queen wave.
Yes, sir.
Now, that ain't the queen wave is like this.
No,
Oh.
my wave is different.
I said the queen wave, not your wave.
But I'm the queen.
No, you to trick them.
Don't get us started, Unc. I got to get you caught up on that one.
I just got out of
Okay.
church. I'm gonna be good tonight.
That's
The
going to be a
Lord is
behind
dealing
the
with me.
scenes.
The devil was there too.
Well, he was.
Yeah, he was sitting right there next to you.
Oh gosh.
You just missed Andre singing King George song. You just missed about 30 seconds.
No, I didn't.
But
You
you ain't
go
missed
back
me
and give me a
singing.
little bit of it.
Oh, you was able to catch it behind the scenes.
No. I didn't catch anything. That's why he gonna go back and do just a little bit more.
That gonna cost you.
Show live.
See me Saturday night.
Okay, I got you. You know, I'll deduct it from your money. She got it.
Hold that to Saturday night. Hold that song to Saturday.
No, you can't think that. See, I think about that one, boy.
Hold
She
that song.
changed the whole tune.
Reggie.
Hold that
Whole
song.
facial expression.
Reggie, when you
Hold
said
on.
what you said,
I seen it.
she threw herself out there, but you can see her face
Lose
expression
my
like, wait a minute,
money,
hold up.
honey.
No,
Lose
no,
my
no,
money,
no, no, no.
honey.
Right.
We're not doing any deductions.
Queen changed it real quick, baby.
Yeah,
Yes, she
baby.
did. She flipped the script.
Yeah, Queen don't play about that money now.
Okay.
Are y'all doing okay tonight?
We are doing just fabulous,
I'm
girl.
doing lovely.
Just
Good.
doing good.
Good
You
and
have
good
any
to be
questions
alive.
for Mr. Andre?
Excuse me?
I was asking Queen, did she have any questions for you?
You probably done asked everything. I just have to go back and look.
Have it. It won't hurt to throw yours out there.
Okay, so Dre, how long you been in the industry?
Whoa, wow. About 58, 59 years.
Are you serious?
I'm a little shorty. I'm 63 years old.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Boy, the way you be out there moving and break dancing and stuff, what?
And let me say this before I go any further, because I said I might mess around and forget it. But I want to give props, shout out, God bless him, thank him for everything that he's done for me. It's my father in heaven first. And the next person I want to thank, because he gave me inspiration also, because I used to want to be in a band, but I was so scared to ask him. We used to do come together days when I was telling you, Doc. We used to do come together days. Those are the actual come together days, not that rap y'all was seeing at Metropolitan Park and all that. We were the actual originators of come together days. We would
Myrtle
have
Avenue Ballpark.
in Myrtle Avenue Ballpark. We would have
Yes, sir.
bands, and we would have different artists that come and close the show out, like Peaches and Herb and M to Me and all them. And from there, we started getting booked all over the city. And I used to hate. I wanted to leave the group that I was in at that time because they wouldn't give me no help as far as vocalists. They wanted to kill me all night long. And Reggie and them needed a singer. And I was too scared to ask him. And when I got the gall to ask Reggie, they went and got a guy by the name of Wayne Moat. And
yeah,
that was it. But wherever we were, they was always at the same place in the same area. But I want to thank you, boss man, for all you've done for me, all you're doing, all you continue to do. I'll make you proud before I leave this earth. We finna make some hits. We finna get
I see Tony Williams. Hey, your compadre just came on, Tony Williams.
Where you at?
He just popped in.
He on the comment section.
Oh, I
he
see
said,
it.
hey.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, Tony. We're gonna get you, Tony.
We got to get him on the show, too. So get ready, Tony. You'll be headed this way behind the scene.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Andre. So, Unc, you gave Unc props. You gave the Lord props. Anybody else you want to send a shout out to?
Well, to all our fans, our supporters, all the people that work with us, like Miss Thickums, Miss Coco, Mr. Tony, Mr. Cricket, all you guys. And thank you for just even having me on your show tonight. It means a lot, and I really appreciate it. I really do.
Not a problem.
So when next time I see y'all, I'ma dance a little longer.
All right.
You're going to have to give us a little bit of that dance before we get off.
Huh?
You're going to give us a little pitch of that dance before we get off.
Or dance or well.
And you going to dance when you want. I need to see that rerun. You got to give it all. You can't just not.
You know what? I know a lot of people watching, but see, I'm a realist. I always tell my wife, I say, baby, before I lie to you, I won't say nothing. So I'm gonna tell y'all this: when I do my shows, I go through a ritual. I don't just go out because see, my body ain't like that. It might look like, man, you that old? No, it's some stuff that I go through. You know?
Oh, okay. So that spirit got to work you over first.
First, I have to go in a room somewhere until even before we do a show, I'll go off somewhere by myself. I'll go get in my truck. I do, you know, I don't know. It's something that I accumulated over the years, and I found it makes me better because when you get on stage and you got to sing and you're dancing and you're trying to work the crowd, you're trying to stay focused with what you're doing, you can easily get tired. People think it's real because you see it. But you can get tired just standing there. Given the elements, it could be cold, could be hot, you know. So yeah.
So if you could give newcomers coming in, you said it's been about 50-something years, and I like to always ask artists this: if you can give tips to new people coming into show business, what would you tell them? What are some of the tips you would give them?
Well, it's not really tips. It's just if that's what you want to do, it's not an overnight thing. I went around and sung for free for like 3 or 4 years before I even got a penny. But it was because somebody told me, say, hey, you got a gift, use it. Somebody gonna eventually see it, and you're gonna reap the benefits from it. So like I said, when I started calling people and I started doing free stuff, after a while, like now, I don't have to call nobody. People call me. They reach out, they want to know, can you do this? Can you do that? You know. But my advice would be to just
stay the course.
Stay focused. That's all. I mean, if that's what you really want, then you have to put that first and foremost. And it's a lot of hard work. I tell a lot of people, you think because somebody asks you to pay $50, $60, or $70 or $30, $40, man, that's too much, man. You don't know what we go through behind.
That's right.
But you know something, Andre?
Yes, sir.
You came up in that era where there was a bunch of vocal groups out there, the Love Maze, Natural Truth. What was them other brothers? Robinson Brothers. Kirkland Brothers. And you came up with. I mean, them guys were some singers. I mean, Wayne Moat was no joke. Wayne Moat was Gerald Levert. And when I say Eddie Levert, because he's dropped the microphone, walk out in the middle of the damn audience, and sing over the band.
Yes, sir.
I mean, be in the middle of the building, singing
with
back over the band. No microphone. That's how powerful he was. But I'm saying that to say this: you came up in that era where it wasn't nothing but performance. That's all we knew how to do.
But see, now it's not as many performers. Like I see a lot of people that I hear singing, and I'll go up to them and ask them. I say, "You sound nice. Did you ever think about trying to start a career with this, or just doing something on the side?" Because back then, like Reggie said, you had people that made you go and do your homework because you seen what these dudes did. You can't come back half stepping.
That's what we did.
You don't have anybody like that. You got bands now just come and plug in and just want to do just go through the motion.
No. I'm gonna take that a little bit further, Andre. You got bands that just plug in and just sit down on the stool and do nothing. There's no production. If it's not a singer out front, there's no energy. The band has nothing. I just did Stephanie Mills. So I had Stephanie Mills as my headliner last week. Atlantic Star.
Lakeside.
I played with Lakeside, and we had Raheem Devon and Kenny Lattimore. I had 6 bands on the stage. Out of 6 bands, all 6 of them bands sucked.
Yeah.
You were there, Queen was there. All 6 of them bands had no energy. If you go on my page, I got a video of, I got the whole show on my page, on my Facebook page. You look at me, I was tired because I didn't work 48 hours, so I was tired. There was no energy in me at all. But I'm just talking about most of the musicians you see nowadays that's playing R&B are church musicians. 90% of them are church musicians. And I can tell the church musicians as soon as I hear, when I hear the first chord they play or the first run they do, it's out of your church. But back in the day, we didn't have that problem, Andre.
Nope, not at all. Because everybody in the band, even the drummer was getting up dancing. I was like, how is he getting up playing drums and sitting back down? But they don't do it anymore because it's so many bands around in the clubs. They don't care. Most of them don't be caring what you're doing because they just want to listen to the music.
They don't have an ear for music anyway.
Yeah, but when you step out there and you give them something, because see, they'll be sitting around. But when you go out
once
there,
once you give them the feel of what it's supposed to be, if you watch some of the award shows and you watch like the rappers that rap back then or the rappers that rapping now, when like I watched the award show when that they had Morris Day on there, they was blown away. The rappers that was out on the front row, and I know a lot of them, they were blown away. They were riding, you know. It's a whole nother vibe from what they do. And I take nothing away from hip hop or rap. I mean, that's their thing. That's fine. I can't deal with it because I don't want nobody talking to me. And I can't. During that time, I couldn't understand what the heck they were saying. So now, you know, I got a different respect for it, a whole nother respect for it. It's been around 50 years, you know, and it's a true testament of what we do as black people. Because that came strictly from black folks. No white folks had nothing to do with that. Now, I just sent Queen something. I'm going to touch on this too. I just sent Queen a flyer the other day. I keep telling y'all, the Southern Soul market is going to be infiltrated, right? What I sent you, Queen?
It's a poster with 2 white artists on it that singing Southern Soul.
One boy like a redneck from back in the backwoods of Alabama somewhere, with a guitar, with the plastic string, nylon strings on his guitar.
Yeah.
Really? Big ass cowboy hat broke out all kind of ways, and the little white girl looked scraggly over there. I'm like, wow. Here we go, y'all.
That happened.
So if, like I said, I'm saying,
does Southern Soul really have a color on it though? Is Southern Soul a color?
Can we have some by ourselves?
Huh?
Can we have some of our own?
We cross the platform all over all the genres.
But can we at least have one genre of music that belongs to us? Because just as soon as they get it, they're gonna change the name from Southern Soul to something else.
Because they did try to let us have hip hop when it came out, and they said it wouldn't last.
Yeah,
they want it on the radio, and then when you use explicit lyrics, they want to shut you down. So now you had to go get a lawyer. Matter of fact, case in point, some guys I used to rap with, but they was too nasty, and I told them I didn't like the vulgar language with Luke Skywalker because they were the studio producers, and they used to clean up this guy named Pretty Tony studio in Miami. Yeah. They were the first rappers I met when I walked in there to audition for Betty Wright. And what they were doing, I couldn't see talking about a woman's under her dress. It just wasn't me. Right. Now to this day, in a sense, I wish I would have, because I had been me in there. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it at the expense of this degrading a woman, because my mama always taught us, you never put your hands on a woman. You open the door. When a woman comes in, when she sits down, you get up, you pull a chair out. I teach my son that. I teach my grandkids that. And it's instilled in me, so I can't see myself doing something that is just not me, you know. Right. So it just is what it is. But that rap stuff, they ain't gonna be nothing. They wouldn't touch it. They wouldn't invest in it. Look at it now. They done went and bought BET from what the black president was. Her and the black guy started BET.
No, they bought that from the white boy. The white boy bought it from them.
That's what I'm saying. See, and they sold it to them. So now they got they hands in everything a black person doing that's rapping. They ain't gonna never let us have nothing if it's something that they see is marketable. See, like right now, they don't touch Southern soap. Give it another 10 years. I ain't
I
even
don't
give
give it
it
that
10
long.
years.
I give it
I
another
give
4
5.
years.
I give about 4, 5
Yeah.
years. Watch and see how many you like. He just like Unc just said, boss just said. It'll be an infiltration because it's a money thing.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't about telling no story about who hurt who, because they don't know what we done been through.
Right.
So they're going to put their money into somebody that knows about it and make money off of them.
Yeah.
You know.
But
So what they gonna do?
I agree with him. It ain't a racist thing. It's just let us have something for
let
us.
us have
Every,
something ourselves.
every,
But see,
just like
but
Come Together
first,
Day, we had Come
yeah.
Together Day. It was just for black folks only. They took it from out the black neighborhood and put it downtown in Metropolitan Park, and then started bringing all these rappers in. And it was never about the rappers.
But the thing is, we're the ones that bringing them in.
Exactly. You know. So you have to
So
just.
And like I said, interesting.
well, like I say, when the infiltration starts, a lot of people gonna be looking real stupid, real crazy. Because first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna buy up our radio stations.
That's what they're gonna
Right.
do. That's the first
Just like
thing.
they did in R&B. Like they did R&B. Our gonna come in, Cumulus, and they all gonna come in and buy the little mom and pop radio stations.
Oh,
Put our little radio stations out of business.
Well,
And
why we won't buy up our radio stations though?
we ain't got the
no.
finances they got. We don't have the finances they got.
We gotta stick together as a team and support each other. The money.
Look, I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
Yeah. So
But
I mean,
you know, you got the people that's with the money. Hold on, I'm gonna show you this sign. If you ain't a part of this sign, hold on. Let me put this phone somewhere where you can see what I'm going to do here. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh damn. Hold on, let me get back to y'all. Wait a minute. I done dropped my phone. Dog it. Where y'all at?
we still here.
Y'all left. But hold on. Any of y'all familiar with this? Hold on, let me get the phone right.
Who that is? Oh, that sign. Yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah, Illuminati. Wow.
That's what it is.
And if they want it, they're gonna get it.
I don't want no part of that though.
See what we don't do. We don't have the patience to wait and take money and just sit and let it grow. Invest, reinvest. First time you get a piece of money, you want to go buy a car and $80,000, $100,000 worth of jewelry. You don't want to take the money you're making and reinvest
Invest it in
that
yourself.
way. Once we get that power, they can't take it from us. Like Reggie said, when you got a person that doesn't have that kind of clout, and here come a person say, "Okay, Reggie gonna give you 80,000 for it. I'm gonna give you $1 million for it. Who you gonna take?"
The million. But our problem is we won't stick together. We can say it all day long.
Yeah.
You know, we need to come together. We come together. We can build this together. It's so much jealousy and hatred within our own Black community. It's ridiculous.
yes.
And it's sad that it's that way, but it's that way.
And I take Facebook as a prime example. You have several events going on.
Mm-hmm.
It don't cost you nothing to share.
Hit that share button. It's free.
Yeah.
Hit that share button to let your people know, because your people may not be my people.
Exactly.
But to put the word out there, it's going to take us to share. And that's the support that you can do for free. It don't cost you nothing. You might not be able to make that event, but you put the word out there so that somebody else will attend.
Yeah.
We got to work together from different aspects to share the knowledge.
Yes.
Wow.
You
are so correct. You are so correct.
I have 69,000 followers on my Facebook, plus the 5,000. When I share, there's somebody in every state.
Absolutely.
Every state there, I have fans and followers in every state. So I'm gonna share these flyers. I see you got something going on. It's not hurting me to share.
Right.
I share everybody's flyer. You understand it? It doesn't matter what you got going on. I can't be there, but I can support you by sharing. And my people that are wherever on my page, they'll be like, oh, there's something going on here. And hey, and go. You know, it doesn't cost a dime
to hit
that button. I mean,
some people won't even hit the damn like button.
I know. But
you ain't got to like nothing for me. I know you're lurking because the stats don't tell you nothing different.
It's gonna tell you.
I hit the like button every morning and hear this good person say, I'm just gonna sit back and say, God, do what you do. Am I right?
I'm gonna sit right here and watch God.
When it comes to me, that's nothing but love.
Yeah, that's right. Have your way.
You know.
Yeah. But if I know about it, I'm gonna come support you if my schedule allow me. That's one thing I do. I don't ask for favor. I let the Lord provide the favor.
That's it.
And that's how I do. I don't worry about the next person. I don't worry if Sally Sue can't go. I get in my car. I say, prayers, Lord, protect me. I'm gone. That's me.
Yes. And that's what Queen put up almost every morning. And I don't know if she see it, but I like it.
Thank you.
Sometimes I'll say amen if I got enough time, but I don't be trying to do too much when I be driving, not with no phone.
Right.
You know, when I get to work, I'll see it, I'll like, and then I'll push and share it off onto somebody else.
I appreciate it. Because
and then another thing you got to do, you want people to support you publicly, but you only share within your friend group.
So
how can the public or the masses get to you if you don't share and allow the world to see what you got going on?
That's right.
And see, that's how I do most of my advertising.
Mm-hmm.
See, when I do that dancing,
yes.
See, people go to turning their phones on. Yes. I see the lights start popping on, and then I'll just go for it. Now, before I can even get home, I get people coming to me, Drake, man, I just seen you downtown, boy. That was you, boy. You were da. I said, yeah, man. I said, well, you see it. I said, go on and share it with your friends or somebody, man.
Yeah.
And show people what we doing, man. Support a brother. I said, because if you don't this time next year, man, I might be catch you coming out the store and rob you, bro. So, hit that like button. Well, hey, you got to support me. I'm doing something positive.
Support.
I'm doing something positive. Would you rather me or you rather me on the corner trying to rob somebody or sell some drugs? That ain't me.
I'm just gonna sell Uncle Reggie airplanes. I'm gonna get rich.
Uncle Reggie put that whole phone.
What was that?
I ain't saying nothing.
I heard my name.
She want that airplane.
I say I'm gonna sell. I ain't gonna rob them, but I'm just gonna sell your airplanes.
No, you can't sell my jets now. I'm sorry. I mean, first of all, I ain't worried about it because you don't know what he is. I gotta be quiet because they ain't hard to find. You ask my son, give my son a little something, he tell you a little something. You give him a lot, he'll tell it all.
Oh goodness. Wow.
Lord have mercy.
Wow.
But anyway, I've been enjoying the ride, and I'm on a whole nother I'm in a whole other state of mind now. I'm not where we was when we started, Andre. I'm in a whole other state of mind right now,
Reggie.
with the change that was Keith Moore. Hey, Keith Moore, how you doing, sir?
So Reggie.
Hey, what's up, man?
That's John.
What up, John? Yeah, like I said, I'm in a whole nother state of mind now. I'm more focused on what we need.
Okay.
And I know I got a better idea of where we're going now. Before, I'm just looking at everything and put it in perspective, but you have some things happening that kind of set me back. But I'm focused now, so I know what I got to do. I know what I'm going to do. So if anybody asks me what my plan is, I can tell you what the plan is.
Okay.
So, and like I said, if you don't plan, if you don't do nothing else, you better plan to win. If you don't plan, you're gonna fail.
Got to win. I'm in it to win it.
Like I say, for me to pull that show off like I did this weekend, it wasn't all good. We had some problems because I had to do some outsourcing, some other companies, because I didn't do it all. I mean, I handled everything, but I had to outsource it. So by outsourcing it the way I did, it showed me a whole lot about people that I knew about it, but I never had it actually happen to me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go back to like promoters and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Even though the show went off good, the show sold out. The promoter still trying to find ways to take money. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I said, Doc, I know what you're gonna take. It ain't gonna be this money. So, you gotta be lyric. You gotta be focused. Is what I'm trying to say. You gotta be focused on where you're going and how you're gonna do it, and handle your business. Mm-hmm. Because everybody's out there, and I'm gonna say everybody is trying to take something from you. If you're not collectively together as one, if you're not thinking as one, they're gonna take something from you. They out to get you. They have to take something because that's the world we live in.
That's right.
We live in. This is not the same world we was in 5 years ago.
Not at all.
That's for sure. It's like the wrestling. What is it? Catch can wrestling. The wrestling WWE. We know it's fake. Yeah. We know that, but we still watch it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, you can look at it and tell what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Same thing in the music business. Once you see it a couple times, once you see the shadow or illumination of what they claim it to be or what they want it to be, once you see it, you know what it is. Like I told the guys yesterday, I told them on Monday, I said, "Dog, we ain't got to go on this conversation no more because I see where it's going." So I've been in this business over 50 years. First of all, I didn't work this deal with you, and we ain't gonna talk to you no more. Put the man that worked the deal with me back on the phone, and the only thing you're gonna take is this whooping that you're gonna get. That's the only thing you're gonna take. Hey.
Right, Queen.
Now we used to. Hey, but listen, Queen. I feel it. See, we've been in this business so long. Sometimes it's necessary. And I say, God forgive me. But hey, listen, I'm like James Brown. Don't make me come out myself.
Well, you ain't got to say God forgive me because
no, because I have to ask God to forgive me for where I'm finna go at. If you take me to that point.
No.
What Reggie is saying, like back in the days, now Reggie can contest to this. We used to have bands that would battle each other, but throughout the cities, he could be doing a show at Atlanta's out there on Mayport. We could be doing a show down on Jack's Beach. Both of them done sold out, got full crowd house. Man said, okay, we're going to go 70-30 at the door. Now we said, okay, we can wait and get paid after the show. The show with, man, come on, man, I ain't going to make what I thought I was going to make. So I'll give y'all like $30, $40 a man if you give you that.
Oh, what?
So
no, them fighting words right there.
I learned from that. I can count the people on one hand that I can wait to get my money after a show that I do. And I can't even tell no lie, 3 of them is white. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
But the money's there. I don't even have to wait on them. They'll be done put their money. If they say they want me December 23rd, that money in my account by tomorrow, by 12 noon, and my wife will call me or text me and say, baby, the money's in the account. Okay, the show book. I ain't taking nothing else. Unless it's something early that day, or if it's early that day, and I can put it, So I don't. Certain people, I tell them, you have to send me half of that.
That's right.
Deposit.
Some people better get a third.
I'm in house. I need the rest before I even walk on your stage or in your grass or your backyard.
That's right.
That's what it has come to now, and it's only business. But when they start telling you, "Oh no, we got your money. Go on and do the show," no, I ain't finna do nothing.
I ain't moving.
I'm not finna move one penny until you give me the rest of my money. Then we can work. So that's I've learned that. Especially when you got people that you doing business with, or you never met them before. And the worstest one is the one that do all the talking and won't let you get 2 words in edgewise.
There you go.
All you need to ask me is 2 things: can you do the show and how much you charge? Yeah. That's all we need to talk about. all that about you did this with somebody over there. You know, it's a tricky business. You just have to, like Reggie said, you have to know them when you see them. Them wolves in sheep clothing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But we are our worst critics. Even our own black folks do stuff to hurt you in this business.
Yeah.
We had to do some straightening Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Some serious straightening. You know, but I'm sorry that it happened. I wish it hadn't happened. And I'm in the middle of it because I'm the one that the aggression was coming at. You know, you do all you can to try to avoid stuff. So you're talking to the man with respect, and then the man tell you he gonna kick you. Now you got to do it. But what he didn't realize is 16 guys standing there waiting to stomp his head up. So I told them to let him go. Don't hold him. Let him go. Which I'm glad they didn't, because I'd have cut him. I'd have cut him so many times he wouldn't be. It'd have been bad. So it's best that sometimes you have to, like they say in the gallery, you gotta know when to hold them, know when to hold them.
Right. Because there's a time and place for everything.
Because what they did is they called some partners of mine in Atlanta and asked them about me and my crew, and they told them, "Say, man, them boys are nothing to play with. So they're nice as can be. They give you the shirt off their back, but when you try to mess with that little black one right there, they're gonna get you. Because that's all of them's uncle." He said, if you rile up one of them, it's on. You're not gonna get out of there without getting hurt.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm just saying, but these are our own people doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bad though, because it makes it harder for people either coming before you or you going to do something else. You know, it paints a bad and negative picture. And everybody's not like that. It's just
Right.
that one bad apple that causes so much commotion. So, you know, you got to pray them all. Well, y'all, we are down to our...
We got 3 minutes.
And she done froze up.
Reggie.
I'm looking at the clock. It said 57, 12.
We still got some minutes, don't we? Let me see here.
And her screen froze again. With that smile on there.
We got 2 minutes.
Come on, Dr. You still froze. There you go. Hey, she's back.
Hey, I'm telling you, 2 minutes and ticking.
2 minutes. So sing that song, Dre.
Uh-oh, she ain't letting you get on, Dre.
He wasn't dance, he gonna do something.
Can't stay too long. Come on, sing, Dre.
Huh? I ain't got none of that on my
I tried to help you just then.
I ain't got
Tell her she gonna have to rewind.
I started off for you, Dre. What's the problem?
Thickums, you got it. Act like you know it. Doctor, you got it.
There you go.
You might as well show it. Hey there, baby. Hey. I see you looking good tonight.
That's enough.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. I'll say that's it. You say that's it.
Unc said that's it. He ain't giving you all his tea, baby. He
say that's it.
But I'm gonna say this, y'all. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. I have enjoyed it. I'm glad I jumped on when I pulled on the side of the road. I got this big ass tractor trailer. Pulled on and reached the mall and make sure I got on here with y'all.
Cause you know T-Baby wasn't gonna let you on.
Not driving.
Sorry, T-Baby. You know I love you, man. I'm sorry I'm late. I won't be late again.
All right, Queen, it's in your hand.
All right,
baby.
We would like to thank you guys for coming on. I enjoyed the part that I did get, and I'll go back and look at the rest. And hey, it's always a pleasure. Everyone in the audience that are joining on, please share this video. Please share it. Please share it. Please share it. There's a lot of things going on. Continue to look at our page. Chew on this every day. We always have some inspiration going on up in there. So I do that. And I want to say I'm the new owner and CEO of Special Formula Band. If y'all need me, call me.
I second the motion.
Thank you.
Yeah. And my crazy brother applause. Yay!
And we need y'all to tune in next Wednesday we have Kendro, aka Uncle Drew, and we will be debuting also Coffee Bean. So y'all make sure y'all tune in next Wednesday.
All right.
Oh, Reggie.
All right.
We go.
Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Peace.
Behave, y'all.
What's that?
I am.
We're gonna try.